Hey guys, so I've got a head I'm going to review today, which I've been meaning to review for a little while and just been busy at the store and just not got around to it until today. You may have seen the first review we did of, or the original review I should say, of the Gait D. So here's one strung up. This one's actually available on the website. So the Gait D, very, very controversial head. And after a season of use in the NCAA, they actually banned it for use at college level. And reason it was banned, they've actually changed the rules to kind of accommodate this, or to counter this, you should say. These little hooks here, the can opener that would kind of like grab you and bite you and pull you. I thought personally, and still think, it's a great defensive head, okay? It's the first head that truly has given defenders a competitive edge over an attackman. And I think, at a time where it's about scoring goals, scoring goals, I think kudos to the Gaits, coming out with a head which really, is designed to kind of, get the edge over those attackmen who for a long time have had all this ball retention, increased shot speed, and, it's so hard to dispossess them, and here they are designing a head which is designed to go and get the ball off people and disrupt an attack player's play. And, Gait came out with the head I'm going to review, which is, let's just grab one, the Gait D2. So let's just hang this one up. Well, in fact, let's put it there. Let's find an unstrung one. We can get a good comparison. So here we have the Gait D can opener and the Gait D2. So again, this you will not see on fields in the NCAA. Again, they've banned the use of this. And again, I think it's a real shame because, Gait have worked hard, and I think they've tried to produce a head, like I said, it's going to disrupt attackmen, and give you an edge. And yeah, these heads, they do that. But here in Europe, we don't abide to those rules. In the UK, in every non-North American, well, in fact, every non-American lacrosse playing country, they can use these heads. And I would say to defensemen, crack on, check it out. The weird looking heads, there's no two ways about it. That is a strange looking head with these kind of teeth or fangs or whatever you want to call them. And the Gait D2 is also a weird looking head. So it does look very similar in terms of width. I would say that maybe on the Gait D original, the can opener version, these are flared out more so. And you can see they're at an angle. You can see here, they're kind of like at this kind of angle. Yeah? As on the Gait D2, it's more kind of straight, isn't it? But what you also have is you have another bit here, which I guess, if you're coming in, and you're checking, let's pull a hang tag off this one. It's a bit distracting. Let's just get rid of that hang tag. There we go. Let's say, you're coming in on a check, you can jar it there, or you can come in, pull it and push. It just gives you another part of the head which is able to disrupt an attackman's play, whether that be his stick, his gloves, his arm pad, and I just think that, this is real smart. It's a smart head, Is it the most attractive head? No, absolutely not. It's wide, it's funky looking, Does it give you an advantage? Hell yes. It is stiff. It's a stiff head. It's stiff in kind of every direction. I would say that is a stiff head, And I think the fact that this bit here, combined with that, it's just, to me, it just says, you know, disruption. It says, you know, turnover, you know, and again, a time in the game where you don't see defensemen turn the ball over like you used to, you know, and that is completely because this wall of heads that I'm sitting in front of, and that there is, you know, there's so many heads on the market right now. Everything is geared towards offense. It really is. You know, you've got goalie heads, yes, you've got defense heads, you've got face-off heads, and then there's just a plethora of midfield and attack sticks, which is, you know, shot speed, you know, ground ball, you know, it's kind of ball retention. And, you know, as I said, Gait come out with this, and, you know, the rule makers just go, oh no, don't like that, you know, you're helping the defence out. Well, defensemen need all the help they can get, you know, when the game's been geared about kind of goals, you know, I just think that these are great products, and I think that, you know, if you're able, you know, if you are not playing, you know, in the leagues in the US where, you know, you have to abide by those rules, I think you need to check these out. You know, they are real smart heads, designed by, you know, guys that have been in the game a long time. They understand head design, you know, and they're coming out with some stuff which I just think is really, really clever. It really is. And as I said, you know, are they good looking heads? No, they're pretty fugly, but, you know, if fugly wins the ball for a defenseman, fugly wins all day long, you know. And I think you just got to check them out. You know, they're great heads. They've been extremely popular here in the UK. When this released, okay, and no BS this, when the Gait D head released, we could not get enough of them. These things sold like hotcakes. And we reordered another big batch, and they sold like hotcakes. And now we ordered more, and they sold like hotcakes. Now, obviously, there was a lot of talk about this head and a lot of hype. And because this was banned, you know, before it hit the market, there's been no talk of the D2 at all. Nothing. And I think that, you know, we're fairly honest with the reviews we do here on YouTube. You know, I just think that it's another defense head, which, if you're able to use it, please take a look at it. You know, have a look online, see if there's anybody else who's reviewed it. But, you know, if you get a chance to see it in person, please come and check it out. I think this is another quality head from Gait.